Okay, I think we are live. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I was trying to fix you here. I hope everyone's doing all right. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky. Where we last left off, we were trying to investigate what's happened with our missing father. Met up with this rude grandpa general who basically he doesn't like the Gill or the Trace bracers. Sorry, my bad. Is there like a recap, like a thing? I feel like there was. And we also met. Yeah, here we go. General Morgan, yeah. He doesn't like us because he doesn't like basically our guild. So we had to like sneak in and just say we're, or just to lie in disguise as like the mayor's messengers. And so we got information out of him. So we're in Hacking Gate, yeah, and now we met with the general. It seems like the Kapua family is behind this. Who we freaking stopped from stealing the mineral that we got for our mayor back in our city in Roland, with that chick and her brother. And yeah, now we met up with freaking what's his name? Is it Oliver? Olivier, who was trying to like. He was flirting with everybody. Scarazar, Joshua, not Estelle though. But he was he's interesting. I think he's from a different country. Is the story. So yeah. Right now we're going through. So now we're going back. I wish there was a fast travel per se, but oh yeah, I don't want to not face one of the big birds. Fudge. Okay, we need to leave. Me. Okay, what is he? What can he do? Is there an item he can take? Sweet sponge cake. Let's go. Oh boy. Ow. Oh, here we go. Oh, they repel. Okay, we need to run. I forget. Okay, we need to get to a party. Ah! Okay. Yeah, now we're back at... Oh, the poultry thing, yeah. I also want to try to see if I could do some side quests. I think I could do that off screen, but it depends on how far I go in the session. I need to remember, because now I know that you can, fail some of these things, because, it depends on continuation. Oh, here we go. Oh, cuz. So this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bo's Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? Huh, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Did he really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bo's Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Like 3 out of 3 or 3 out of 5? Right, the place where we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say, I guess this is the place. The Anti-Rose Authentic Liberal Cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady. I brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? I starred as the main opera single at the Great Theater in Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million Mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Okay. I kind of wish you were stayed with us. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor, innocent city? That's rude. Is everyone from Urbonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of Dap being in the Empire stereotype. Huh? Oh, he's definitely from there, isn't he? There's no way. Okay. Yeah, because I remember at the beginning of the game, the dad took him in, but we don't know where he got him from. Or where he helped him from. What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up, Aaron Stell. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugran. And it would be best if we let Mayor Mayabelle know after that too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. First, let's get some health back, please, for the love of God. We need Mira. Okay. I want to go back and just fight. Because how many poultry do I have? Ingredients. I only have 2. I need like 3 more. So let's just do that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today or tonight, depending on what time you're watching. Been very much enjoying playing this game. Like, honestly, I can see why the community is so big. Well, I say big, but I could be wrong, but it just seems like a very big community because I hear a lot about this series recently. Alright, this is the Hanging Gay, right? Yep. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Okay. But should be good now. I get a surprise attack. That's actually kind of BS. There you go. Poultry?
Oh, are we done already?
Hey, leveled up from that. No poultry. Fudge.
We're good to go.
Okay, got 3 now. Need 2 more.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Okay, 1 more. Ooh. Let me see. We got 4. Here we go.
Piece of cake.
Now we need to get the second one. Alright, there has to be 5, right?
That's that then. Let's move out.
Yes, let's go. Okay, I think we're good. Let me just make sure. Okay, so it's at the restaurant. Okay. Oh god, that was not what I meant to do. But there seems to be no one with the necessary skills anywhere in this whole land. I shall speak with the owner and see about an imperial pianist. Pianist, huh? Man, when they say this is a high-class joint, they're not kidding. Who do I talk to? You? Hi, can I help you? Hello, we're here with the Bracer Guild and we have a delivery. There we go. Oh, thank you so much for going to all the trouble. I'm sure you must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping those in need is what our job as bracers is all about. Yes, it's just like it still said. And now with the airliners at a standstill, it's a difficult time for all of us. I really appreciate you saying that. But the little bit of Mirai pain just doesn't seem like enough. Oh, I know. Please let me do this for you too. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the ones served here at Anteros? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Is it okay for you to be giving out your recipes like that? Don't worry, it's not a problem. Even if you make a dish just like the recipe says, it doesn't mean that you'll get the same taste. Sounds like you got a lot of confidence in your cooking. Remember, it's not about whether you're good or bad. It's like the relationship between a musician and her sheet of music. Depending on the person, the song will sound different, even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound. A recipe in the end is nothing more than a framework to make something delicious. By only following the rules, you'd be surprised at how many different ways the end flavor turns out. Let's go! Score! We'll have to give this a try later on. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way. But please, read the recipe before you try it. How rude! What are you trying to say? That I'm the worst cook ever? Then make sure you measure how much seasoning you put in. A pinch of salt doesn't mean that you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook comes first. Surprisingly, that's probably the best framework for any recipe. See, now that's what I'm talking about. I totally agree. And thanks for a new recipe. My pleasure. Come and enjoy a bite to eat here every once in a while too. Oh, that was kind of cute. Let's do this. Alright. Bear Claw. Oh, it's long. I'm searching for sites within the Bose region where a plant known as the Bear Claw grows. Alright, Revenue Monster. Nebel Valley Monster. Alright, we'll just... Here we go. Oh, it's you kids. So did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Teehee. Okay, still related information they obtained from General Morgan. The Sky Bandits and the Kapua family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to design a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm not surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers so much... don't worry about it. General Morgan's an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well then, I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind this. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because of most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would never have thought they'd go as far as commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Linde. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom for the royal family, from the royal family, the risks are greater than any potential reward. Well, in light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Okay, now we talked to Mayor Bell, right? Oh, give me a second. I'm going to refill my water because I just realized I didn't do that. Alright, back. And I gotta fill up my water bottle, so we're good to go. Is there skills? That's okay. Let's go to the hotel to rest. Now we talked to Mayor Maybell here. Where would she be? I forget. I forget. It's not here. Oh, it's here. Oh, these two. Come on, Missy. I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And of course, I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But... yeah, what about the readers? We could probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why do you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? Oh my god. You said if we didn't get any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Pete, please leave. Fine. So are you going to be okay not getting the photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me! Huh? Hey, what was that? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. Do you just return from the Hawking Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mira. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Okay. This is her bedroom. I forget, there's stairs. Oh, I thought there were stairs here. Oh yeah, there is. They're over here. I think it's this room. Yep. Dealing with complaints from citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting the congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy. So would it be better if we came back at a later time? No, you're fine. So, you found something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be a quite difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask you to continue your investigation of the incident? Of course. That was our plan to begin with. We already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before. And I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at it, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Skara? You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your dad was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name is Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm sorry, and I can empathize with that. Well, what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known each other for a long time, after all. What? Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner and the Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it takes, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you matured. Wow. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were just complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Boast region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true he arrived in Boast a little before we did, so I think it might be worth talking to him. Wonder where they went. Probably at the bar or something. Okay, before I do that, I want to try to do some of the quest. If I can. Okay, let's see what we have here. Ravenue Village. This is the international port. I think it has to be in the west. Or is it in the south? Well, let's just the south block. Let's see what's in over there. Oh, that's New Ansel. Actually, wasn't there a quest for that? Client Spence. Oh, it's in the market. Okay, wait. What was the quest here? That's a house. Oops. Oh, it's you. This marketplace is much more lovely than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. Can I help you find something? My medicine works wonders. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at Bracer Guild. Could you be by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're Bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct? Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. But just recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwold in Roland. The bear claw is said to grow in humid locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose. Man, I guess all we could do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are important to part of Bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no other option, huh? Come let you know. Okay, I'm counting on you kids to be careful now. Okay. So humid, huh? And what was it? So that's there. Where the heck is that? Let me check. Let me check the west. I haven't really even checked that. All right, let's see here. Crone Trail. And there was a West Bose monster. Oh yeah, let me save before I forget. Oh dear God. Oh, here's the village. Let's run. We run again. Here we go. So this is Ravenue Village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchid. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard there's an old abandoned septum mine north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airline would have been such more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It's pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that? There's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too, you late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. It might be a good idea for you to take on that challenge if you have some time. Man, always 60, huh? Okay, the quest from here. Bear Claw Survey. Or no. Yeah, the Ravenous Monster. 1500 miles. It's medium. Behind the Ravenous Village. What was their name? Elder Rainson. So it's an elder type. It has to be you, huh? Oh, no. Well, that's shame on me for assuming every old guy's the major character to talk to. Where would he be? Nope. Okay, here we go. Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracer Guild? Did you see the request on the bulletin board? Yep, we sure did. Oh, hey, bees. Oh, thanks for the stretch break. Oh, my fingers. Ow. This is wonderful. And also, thanks for the water break. I kind of need that right now. I hope you're doing good. My name is Rayson, and I guess you could say that I'm the elder of this village. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's been a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So, do you know what kind of monster has taken up residence in that area? No, I don't think anyone's gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for its prey. When the mines was active years ago, this type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see, so it lies in wait, huh? It's gonna be a bit of pain to find then. It looks like we'll just have to hit the trail, and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned and the people stopped going that way, we'd believed that the monster had gone into slumber. So why in the world is one appearing now? It's almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. As a way to keep the villagers from worrying, I had Figaro standing guard at the gate and told anyone else about the not told anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Okay, so it's behind the village, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we already talked to the village elder about it. Really? So does that mean you're with the Bracer Guild? Yep, that's right. Oh man, it's a good thing you're here. The season to plant saplings is almost upon us. It won't help a lot. It would help out a lot if you can exterminate that monster before things get really busy around here. Anyway, be cautious out there. Now, where would this thing be? Fudge! Oh. Run. I wonder, does this... Yeah, they're more weak to magic attacks.
We're good to go.
Royal Leaf. Reduced to searching empty chests. That's really sad. What? Interesting. Hmm. Beefsteak. Nope, still empty. Oh no, I don't want to fight these things. Oh, fudge. Okay. No, that's not... I wish you just go in the next turn, but I guess it depends, right? Oh, you gotta be effing kidding me. Fudge.
Not now.
I just trying to find a monster, man. I guess you'll be at the abandoned mines, right? Nothing here? Oh, that is going to take a while. No, we need to run. Oh, dear God.
Someone's been naughty.
Such a whack ultimate. Ooh. Ugh. Oof. Oh, attacks don't work. Okay, I gotta pummel this guy.
Here I come.
Ooh, he missed. Good. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Yikes, that scared the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. It looks like they followed the sound of our footsteps and then attacked us. It almost caught us completely off guard too. If it had attacked one of the villagers, who know might what happened. It's a good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran into it. Agreed. Anyway, we should get back and report to village elder. Right. Okay, let's go. Whew, okay. Actually, we got that done. Yeah, that was kind of scary. Oh, it's you guys. I just felt some tremors, so the monster came out after all, did it? Teehee. And we took care of it too. Teehee. Are you serious? Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Ah, thanks adios. This is wonderful news. It would have been a real mess if we had monster trouble pop up any later. I'll hurry and let the village elder know. You guys really did us a favor. I know there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that. Thanks. Give me a second here. Let me check something. I wondered, can we talk to him about it? Oh, it's you, young persons again, is it? I heard the news. You exterminated that monster on the trail behind the village, did you? Oh, yes we did. Give me a second here. Now it looks like we'll be able to plant our saplings this year without any more worries. I'm really grateful to you all. We may not have much to offer, but please know you're always welcome here. We appreciate that, sir. And now we're done here. You know what? Screw you.
Seems you came up short.
Son of a bun. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my god. He nodded off. Well, screw this guy. F you.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, he's still leveled up at least. Let's rest up first. And then we'll go to the bar. I can't. I need to stop talking. It's the rest. Yeah. Wait, is that? Oh, that's not them. Oh, they have to be here, right? So always send the papers and give me the loan. And he cheated his way up to the top, and now this. What the hell, Nigel? What the hell, I say? Oh, I thought they'd be at the bar. Oh no, they might be at the market, wouldn't they? Or... Wait, right? Would they be here? Nope, I guess they wouldn't afford here. Where the heck would they be? I thought I went to the market earlier. The bar. I thought that... I'd say they weren't in that bar. What is it here? Oh, yeah, let me report the quest first. Maybe in the south? Well, let me check this bar again. Let me see. Guess they're not here, yeah. Wait. Is that him? It is. Oh, he was at the bar! Oh, he was just drunk! Damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? Well, he's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. Well, that's because I have to read it. It's different if I'm reading it. Though I won't go too far with some of them. You're one to talk. Stop. Don't they sometimes call you a bottomless scara? Or bottom scara? Oh please, bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it. It certainly is true that Aina is like a bucket to scare a sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Ugh, my head. What the? You're not bracer training, aren't you? Oh my goddess, what the hell am I doing in Roland? I thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Scarazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Scarazard, are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you heard of me then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. Oh, so you do have brains left in there after all the booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw by the mayor's house you seem pretty troubled. Damn, they sold that. Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damn, Army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I'm trying to consult General Morgan at the Hacking Gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured at least I'd try to score an interview with the legendary, voluptuous mayor, but it may turn me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great adios, tell me what I did to deserve this shabby life. Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. What? But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mayabelle's behalf right now. So naturally, we met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail. We'll be glad to, however, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. Wow. You want me to hear something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard something interesting things in yourself, that being the case. Here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just some slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we'll know he'll have the bright future in racketeering with those skills. The first clue is in form of the eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. I talked to a villager who just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yup, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Oh, you meanie, you raised our hopes and only to dash him straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel, too. Well, with that information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear the second clue of yours. Ugh, fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're elite, so elite they can stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is good as solved already. Doesn't this seem like your information will be much more use to us in our investigation? Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratch. Now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The Kapuas, Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and airship cooperations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I could definitely write about my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story, pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we can help him out. Well, look at you from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we've only dealt with the scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall talked about that huge flying shadow thing? Split person. Yes, Joshua's Dr. Jekyll's and Mr. Hyde. That eyewitness report from Ravenue? I say there's a strong chance there's nothing to it if the army already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army's totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men. And some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt, at any rate. You two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. We were just there first! Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it. Before we do that, let me see. Okay, let me look something up because the bear claw, I probably have to look that up. Alright, here's what do I need for do? Oh, it's in Nebel Valley. Where the freak is that? Oh, it's in the east side. Okay. So we could just do kill two birds with one stone kind of situation. That's not what I mean to do. That's a normal attacks. beast flesh, huh? Yeah, it's right over here. These guys are weak to damage, by the way. Bee flesh beast. My bad. Bee flesh. Maybe there. I wonder if there are bee type enemies in this game. That would be pretty scary. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, there was 2 quests for here. So one is the Nebel Valley monster. The Master Cryan has been spotted roving the Nebel Valley. And then there's one, the Bear Claw. Okay, let me see if I can save here. The fact that I'm still in chapter 1 is also kind of insane. The Master what? I did not say that. Oh, fudge. Oh!
Seems you came up short.
Alright, Joshua leveled up. Oh, thank God, when they level up, they regain their health. I do not like this area that much. Oh, there's a cabin here. Oh, hey, buddy. You've done rather well to make it to this place. There's not much I can offer you, but make yourselves comfortable. Well, we'll take your stuff, buddy. Oh, we can rest. Oh my lord. Okay, does kissing hurt? Oh, yeah. Let's run. I don't want to risk it. Okay, so it's fire. I don't have fire, unfortunately. That counts as a surprise attack? Oh god. Run, Joshua, run! Let's try to exterminate this thing. Oh.
Not now.
Oh boy. Okay, wait, can I load? I wonder then.
I'm sorry.
No, I can't fight this thing. That is sad.
Not now.
Nah, okay. That's unfortunate. I also think the cave is behind them. Yeah, let me load back. Probably have to grind for that one. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. By the way, once this session is done, I'm just for like people watching the stream. I am going to switch over to 999. Oh no! Please don't tell me. Fudge!
I'm sorry.
Ah! And now she lost her freaking thing. That's actually annoying. No, I'm gonna use her Revive Bomb. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to resume 999 once I get back in or once I after this. That place is not fun. You know what, let's just get the XP.
We rule. We rule.
I think we also need to buy some supplies. I think we're gonna do that before I head to the village.
Seems you came up short.
Flaky potato, huh?
Oh, are we done already?
Now we should be back to, yep. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, wait. Where can I buy some stuff? This should be here. How much I dispense? Because he was a pharmacy guy, right? Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, let me go to... the Orbital Factory, see if I can get some new abilities. It's here, right? Yep. Oh, I need 80 for that. Okay, I think that's fine. We'll go with that for now. I think we're okay with our current standing here. I wonder, is that thing still here? I do not like the looks of those things. Ah! There it is. That looks very terrifying. Let me see if we can fight it.
Come on.
World Shaker.
Someone's been naughty.
Oh my god. No, we're not ready for this. Well, it's a good thing I saved.
Not now.
Can't be.
Let's do this.
Someone's been naughty. We're good to go.
Holy.
That's that then.
Okay, that was
Let's move out.
intense. Let's save here. we go. Let's go self-destruct.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Gummy eyeball, huh? You know what? Let's just go in over there. Maybe we'll finish it when we get back to the place. Huh? Who the frick is that? Wow, that looks like another main character. Okay, he has to be important. Oh, I'm just gonna give him like the surfer dude voice, like, oh, cowabunga dudes. Oh wait. Oh, have we seen it before? Scarizard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Strake. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? Nah, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I heard it was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you got to say? I'm sure you heard that Cassius might be taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright, taken hostage. Don't make me laugh. That old man's not gonna be beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. Yeah, I like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius' kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, all right. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is good as her bark. And I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Scarizard, and be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. I'll keep those words in mind. Alright, Scarizard. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yeah. Well, actually, it wasn't just me. It was us. Ha! I don't think any number of trainees would have made much difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. Okay, weirdo. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see. So that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What a stupid name. Agate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. Okay. Here we are. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we go talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. First, let us rest, please. Let me save here. I see you're all together. What brings you all out here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it's possible, I really like a glass of your fruit wine. The world will never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never got a chance to ask you until now, but you're not happy to be one of Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment as the look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir? It's nothing really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. Ah, I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and they ended up leaving empty-handed. Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid any way you think about it. So he may just imagine the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagine it, huh? Yeah, I guess the best thing we could do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Well, I think we saw a bunch of brats down there. Where there was farming or something. Like around here. No? Oh, I'm just talking about what? That's why my wife and son gone and pose him. Oh, here he is. That has to be him. Hey, I haven't seen you guys around here before. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like Agate? I don't know. You don't look all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill of a staff, do you think you can still call me weak? Wow, that's amazing! It's like a tornado! I hope you learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now how about another amazing demonstration of my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine, we're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember. Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And on the other night when I was out here looking at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. That's consistent with an airliner in a Sky Bandits airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. And the two shadows just kept on flying north, until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septum mine, which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail, but they say saw nothing. Oh, I skipped that. I didn't see. That's why they say I must have just been dreaming. And they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little old boy started to well up with tears. Enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. We don't think you're telling a lie either, and we're going to prove it. Really? Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a really nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Huh? Why are you looking at me like that? It's nothing. Let's focus on the task at hand. Looks like we got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. Okay. Wrong way. Huh. The gate is secure with a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and the chain are rusted. It doesn't look like the gate has been opened recently. Which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why an army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in the old mine, that's for sure. Ooh, what's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me. But do you feel any air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger in his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there's air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I wonder if you get that from your father. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside this old mine? There's certainly a possibility that it connects us somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust this lock off. Hey, don't you even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. You're no fun, Scara. Ugh, that's a lot of back and forth. Ow. Ow! Where the hell did he go? Are you looking for my husband? Since it's time of day, I'm sure he's up at the gravesite on the hill. The gravesite on the hill? Okay. What hill? Oh. Oops. So this is where you are, Elder Raisin. Oh, it's you, young bracers, isn't it? Is it? Well, this is a rather extravagant grave for a small village like this, isn't it? It was erected to mourn all those souls we lost 10 years ago. Since the Boza region is nearest to the Empire, it was in the thick of the fray. And this village lost a number of good people in its hostilities. That's terrible. Hello there. Welcome. Joshua? Oh god. There's no need for you to get somber though. These days, cleaning this monument is just one of my daily routines. But I guess you wouldn't have come up here if you didn't think there was something I could help you with, right? Oh right, there was something we wanted to talk to you about. But before that, would you mind if we pay our respect as well? I know we don't have any flowers to give, but we at least like to offer up a prayer. Oh, I see. No, of course I don't mind. I'm sure all those looking down from above would be overjoyed by gesture. So you say there might be some clues to that old mine. In that old mine, huh? I know for certain that the soldiers didn't take inside. After I heard Louis' story, it really got me thinking. We'd like to check that place out just in case, so would you mind lending us the key for the entrance? The key for the padlock, huh? Give me a minute here. Sure, I put it in this drawer. Alright, here it is. Okay, this should get you inside. Okay. Wow, this key looks ancient. Many thanks, Elder Raisin. Or Raisin, I can't pronounce it right. This will really help a lot. Don't mention it. We're always indebted to the Bracer Guild for their help. It's only natural that we would try to return the favor. If I press shift. Thank you. If everyone we dealt with was cooperative as you, it would make our lives easier. Oh, that's how you speed up the battles. Oh, that actually does make a lot of things easier. Thank you for telling me that. We'll be sure to let you know if we find anything. I would appreciate that. Really? I'm going to test that out next time. Blech! It also tells me where I am. That's actually nice. Thank you for the tip. And now we can... where am I? Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay, that's just rude. Let's see here. Heal. I didn't think. So far, I like it like this pace so far. So, also it gives me time to think. Man, I hate this guy. You have to press and hold it.
Seems you came up short.
Really? I tried it out. Didn't. Oh yes, let's go to a level up. Is there a control thing actually that tells me this stuff? No. Wish it did have that. Let me save here though. Just to... Yeah, well this is what you see this is what happens when I hold shift. So it just tells me where I am. I just recently discovered though the Z and X key are like the how you move around the map or look around your view. Oh, I can't do it here, so. This gate's secure with a heavy chain and padlock. Let's use this key we borrowed from the village elder. Alright. Whew, that was one heavy gate. Let's have a look inside, shall we? I don't know about the sky bandits, but I can definitely sense monsters in here. Everyone stay alert. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I can look around here. I guess we'll go left. Let's see what kind of battles we're dealing here with here. Oh, wait. Okay, so let's see how airstrike is. Ooh. I'm really, this game is really interesting. I actually like it. The gameplay is very unique to me. Ha! Loser. Here we go. Stop targeting him, man. Why is everyone going after Joshua? Jesus. I've been like, I had a couple people tell me about this. Well, I heard about this, what was it? A friend told me about this, and I heard people, one of the YouTubers I watched played this, and he recently got into it because a bunch of his community was telling him about it, and that this is a franchise. Like, there's like 3 different sagas of this, of Legends of Heroes. And everyone keeps telling to start off with this one. I haven't seen him play it. I just saw, I remember he just recommended this to play yourself. I know there's 3 in this one. There's 3 Trails in the Sky, which I have the first 2. I'm probably gonna get the 3rd one later at some point. And that bridge is destroyed. But I'm really liking this. I like the writing. This is pretty cool. Like, I love the characters so far. Man, it's bright in here. Huh, isn't that quite a style? It looks like we hit the jackpot. No way, they actually were the ones. It's this. Kyle! Yeah. So I love JRPGs. Like, it's one of my favorite genres. And I wanted to like stream this, and I was like, you know what? I want to start with this, and I just got a new PC recently, so I've been able to play this without any problems, and I can see why people are in love with this so far. But I don't know any spoilers, but all I know is from the community I've seen, because they said that like this game will hook you in the end of the first game. That's all I know, and I don't know why. But also, the Trails community is what I've heard, one of the best and wholesome communities of this game. I think that's what I've heard. So it's been nice. I've been enjoying this so far. I want to keep playing it. So, what voice did I give him last time? Forget about the heavy things and focus on the food provisions and valuables. Hurry up, will ya? It's only a matter of time before someone finds this place. Yes, sir. Roger that. Got it. Understood, Kyle. What's an airliner doing in a place like this? I guess that kid wasn't seeing things after all. Yeah, the fact that this was here, what the... I really didn't think they were behind this. This looks like an area that used to be used for a strip mining. Certainly turned out to be a great place to hide if something this size. Yeah, I just bought the second game like a couple weeks ago because I'm like, you know what? I'm already liking this game. It's so funny though. I started playing and I just found out, I forgot they remade the first game. It came out recently. I think it came out last month. They remade the first one. But I'm not too mad about that because that gives me an excuse to play this game again. But I just want to start off with the OG first. Certainly turned out to be a great place to hide something of this size. Yeah, who would have thought to look here? Look at that. Aren't they loading the airliner cargo the airliner cargo into their own ship? Thanks. I feel like I need to understand and go from the roots. That was like my mentality behind it. I want to see what it looks like. And just I didn't want to. I'll play the remake at some point. But also I like reading the voices. I like to do my own voice stuff too. Let's worry about that later. We've got to figure out a way to bag these guys before they get away again. So this is our third trip, huh? Man, Don can be a real slave driver sometimes. Oh well, once this is all taken care of, we'll be able to sit back and negotiate a nice fat ransom. Wow. Okay, I guess I played too many games or watched too many movies. I really thought it was going to be someone else behind this. Okay, then again, I'm way too ahead of myself. Maybe I don't know all the context. Hold it right there. Who in the... We meet again, Kyle. The scorching flames of justice shall never fade away, as long as evil thrives in this world. Okay, Estelle. The League of Extraordinary Bracers has arrived! Huh? The League of what? You bonehead, why do you always have to get carried away like that? What's with you two? Now I look like a big fool saying that stuff all alone. You're the ones who just had a run-in with back in Roland. This can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early. Early, huh? It can't be, right? We're not supposed to be here this early. What the heck are you talking about? I love this. That's funny. In accordance with the laws of the Bracer Guild, you are hereby under arrest and charged with the hijacking of an airliner and its passengers. I hope for your sakes you come along quietly. Now hold on just a minute. Are you trying to tell me that only you, the three of you, came here to arrest us? You see anyone else, bandit boy? So you're not involved with others then, huh? Then that simplifies things. Let's get him, boys! Huzzah! Alright. Oh, come on! Fudge! I guess I should have started with... Okay.
We're good to go.
Oh, what the fudge? Oh, I have to move. Actually, okay, wait. Oh no! Fudge!
Not now.
I'm probably gonna fail this.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll fail. Let me low back then. Holy! Give me a second here. It's a good thing I loaded up here. Who's not in max health? Okay, it's just Joshua. Okay, I'll just fix that really quick. Holy crap, though. Actually, no. Let me not fight anyone. Let's just go straight into it. Is there a skip button to cutscenes? Oh, really? Wait, where was that? I was trying to look for that. Maybe I was just too stupid. I was wondering if you could do that because I could use a stealth tier. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so yeah, you can. Okay, ow. Hmm. Oh, it follows. Dang, he has double turns.
Not now.
Okay, let me just see how much. I probably have to take out the minions first.
Someone's been naughty.
Dude, that just still gets me off guard. Okay, maybe I should just focus on the bodyguards. Ha! They missed. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that. Oh, they poison. Maybe I'm under level 2, but yeah, that one's almost dead. Yeah, they're gonna kill me. Okay, okay.
It can't be.
Let's retry that. Okay, let me just.
Let's do this.
Oh, really? I don't know if I feel happy about that because I want to at least try, but it automatically lowers the difficulty? Interesting. Oh, I got one. Oh, wait, no. Alright, there goes another one. Oh no. Oh wow. Oh yeah, I thought it was out of her range there. Or his range.
Hey, come and get me.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Not now.
Okay, okay, I think I got this. Ow. Okay. Oh, really? Wait. Wait, I can S... So you can basic attack and then use the S craft afterwards for more damage. Well, let me first heal myself. Okay, I think I got this now. Ooh, fudge though, Jesus. Okay. He's down my range. Let me move. Wait, so you're saying I could just attack and then just go to instantly this? Well, he's not going to do anything, I think. Yeah, I've noticed that. Like, the more I know about some of this stuff, the more simple it sounds. It's so weird because it's kind of unique. I think the one thing I give credit for this game, it's very unique in some aspects. I think the gameplay is mostly unique to me. And I'm sure there's other games that are like this, but I don't know. This is my first time playing something like this. Like, in this kind of way of turn-based. I didn't know. I'm not gonna risk it. It's gonna kill me afterwards, and I don't want to. Or. Oh! I just pressed 1 and it did that. Oh, okay, I got it now. Okay, for next time. Oh, and it's like depending on the character order. Oh. Oh my god. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Oh, that's okay. That's what you mean. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. Let's go.
Oh, are we done already?
Dang, Scarizard is whole. And she leveled up from that Bind Whip. Ooh, holy. Ugh, you guys are tougher than I thought. It's no wonder Jose got beat by you here. 3. Sweet talk won't get you anywhere, buddy. It's time to surrender and let the passengers go. You really don't know anything, do you? What was that you call yourselves? The League of Exceptionally Dim or something? Oh my god. That's kind of rude. You're making fun of my awesome team name? You're dead. Look out! Oh no! What is this? Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. Another smokescreen? It's too bad about the rest of the cargo, but we'll just have to live without it. Later, bracers! Yeah, honestly, the magic system in this game is also pretty unique. I haven't seen anything like that, so it's pretty cool. Ow, ow, ow. Somebody got in my eyes. Don't worry about it. It's not poisonous. It looks like a typical smoke canister. Their ship is already out of sight. This is getting real old. It's not once, but twice now they got in the way. If I get demoted for this at the guild, there's not much I can say in my defense. Oh, Scara, quit acting like it was your fault. We're responsible for letting them get away too. If we got time to kick ourselves over this, then there's got to be some other constructive things we can do. Very well. You sound like you should be a senior bracer. Well, at least we were able to take back the airliner, so how about we have a look? The passengers may be inside. Right. Yeah, let's see. Well, no, it's been a couple days now, huh? Okay, wait, so where did you see... How do I heal? Ryan Ormond? Ah! I was dumb. What? Fudge. Man. I need to look better. Thank you. See, that's funny because I haven't played Final Fantasy really. I didn't play much of the older ones. I think I started Final Fantasy 8. Never got into it. Not getting into it. I never finished because I had I was able to get it because of at the time I was playing on PlayStation. It was part of their catalog, but they took it out. Same thing with Final Fantasy 9. Those are the only Final Fantasies I really got into, really, or was able to play. Oh, here it is. Yeah, only 4 and 7? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I only played like 8 and 9. I think I played a little bit of 10. I just can't remember if I did or saw someone play it. Wow, it's pretty bare in here. There's not a piece of cargo left. Evidently, the Sky Bandits managed to make off with it all. So, and, okay, I also mean to mention this for also people who go watch the VOD of this. I also love the fact that like I'm gonna mention this multiple times. I've heard that in this game, so there's Trails in the Sky, and then there's Trails of Zero, and then there's Trails of Cold Steel. And the whole thing about this whole franchise is unique. They're all in the same universe. They're all somehow connected. But they're different storylines. Like they're not like, oh, it's like one continuous thing. They're all it's like an anthology series, if I'm not mistaken, but they're still connected. It's like in Final Fantasy and like if Cloud was able to meet like the people from 8 or from 9, because I've heard they're like all different universes in a sense, but still, or they're all like very anthology based. But this game in particular, I heard they're all connected. Like if that's what I've heard too. Character carry on to other games too, which I always love that aspect. It gives me like Mass Effect vibes. I love that about Mass Effect, where you stuff from your characters carries over, or decisions. I don't know about decisions in this game, but that's cool to hear. At least judging by the look of things. At any rate, we should do a thorough investigation of the place. Okay. Here's a lift car. It looks like the same type as those as the landing port. The Sky Bandits probably use this to move the cargo. Oh, it's empty. It looks like this is the captain's seat. If they were under other circumstances, I would love to sit here. Don't even think about it. Oh, it's not pop. Yeah, that's what I heard. This game is not particularly popular, but it has. It's still. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's better in some other series. I've heard. I don't know. I guess it's kind of it's not mainstream. I think. Yeah, you're right. But in terms of JRPG, I think it's pretty popular. It's high up there. And I think it's slowly growing. Because I think more people are I think with the release of the remake, I think people have been noticing it more. Yeah, it has a solid fan base. I think it has a solid one. I hope it, because still my favorite JRPG series is still Persona, and I love Persona to death. I really hope this game gets high up there in the same levels. Here's a steering wheel used to pilot the ship. I wonder where the pilot could have gone. Yeah, that is kind of creepy. Nothing to talk about here, huh? Any on the deck here? No, it's just like high up here. Been very much enjoying this series. Okay, let's see. This was yeah, this was the captain's one. Am I missing something? Let's see here. I wonder what this is. It's an orbital engine control panel. It looks like the flow of orbital energy has completely stopped. Depends on which Persona you're talking about. Out of the Personas I played, Persona 4 Golden was the hardest I've played. But that was because I did on a pretty hard difficulty. Persona 5 Royal, no, it's not really that hard. Even if you do it on the on hard difficulty, it's not. As long as you want to grind and learn how to play the game, basically. Oh no, listen. Look, I'm going to tell you this. My favorite game of all time is Persona 5 Royal. That game really changed my outlook of games, because it was like I was in an emotional roller coaster, and when I was finished, I felt really sad. Like there was a gap, because the gameplay. I love the gameplay of it. The characters were amazing. Well, almost all of the characters, but overall, I enjoyed all of them. It's just I didn't. It doesn't even. It's so good. But yeah, I understand. Hard, I don't know. Atlas makes harder games than Persona, like Shin Megami Tensei, which that's why I felt with Trails. See, that gives me hope because I've been trying to play something that fills in that gap for me personally. Okay, I am definitely missing something here. I'm supposed to be looking at something, huh? What the fudge? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to investigate everything else and then come out. This game changed my life. Yeah, see, that's what I'm hoping for. I love life-changing games. That's why I always recommend people to play Persona, because if you feel like a game has changed, like in that aspect, I think Persona will help. Specifically with 5 Royal. Reload, Persona 3 Reload, I love the remake of 3. I think it's a good way to start, because it's not hard. I think it's probably the easiest, actually. And it really helps you a lot. It makes it really easy. Yeah. I know they're remaking Persona 4. I don't know when that's coming out. Maybe by next year or the year after. It might be in a year or two, but I'm really excited for that too. I'm also hoping, since they remade the first Trails in the Sky, they have to remake the second and third one, right? And I don't know if I'm crazy to think that, but they have to, especially with the way they called it, first chapter. We checked it over, but it looks like there's nobody inside. There's a high possibility that passengers were transferred to the Sky Bandits airship. And then to wherever their hideout was. Agreed. But this sucks. Right when I thought we had some clues, we're back to 0. Come on, cheer up already. It's not like every clue is completely vanished. I do gotta say, I'll say this again. I'll keep repeating. One of the Trails games I am very interested in playing is Trails of Cold Steel. That one, I saw that in the PlayStation Store. That game looks really interesting to me, especially since there's 4 games, and it's basically like, I think I've heard that one that carries over decisions you make in the game. Oh, they teased the second chapter remake. Oh, that's cool. Okay, they have to do it. It's not a matter of if they're gonna do it. It's a matter of when. It's not like every clue has completely vanished. Why do you think the Sky Bandits hid the airliner in a place like this? Huh? As far as I can tell, the orbital energy in the ship has completely stopped. Which means the orbital energy was stripped from the aircraft. I know this because the orbital energy in the orbit gradually recharges over time. Furthermore, the Sky Bandits made multiple trips to carry off a large amount of cargo. Considering the time and risk involved, don't you think it would be more effective just to take the entire airliner to their hideout? Yeah, that does seem a little odd that they didn't. So why did they hide the airliner here then? All I can think of is that they did it in order to. Oh, Is he really the first fully 3D Trails games? That's insane. Yeah, I saw that too. I didn't realize he was the first though. Digital Inde because their hideout is somewhere weird. Sort the cargo, no. Steal the orbital engine. I think it's the third one. It's true they would have needed to land in order to remove the orbital engine. However, it doesn't account for the fact they didn't take the airliner to their hideout. From my guess, I would imagine that their hideout is in a slightly peculiar place. Maybe 10 to 15 Arge in size. In short, a peculiar place on which only a small aircraft like the Sky Bandits airship could land. Interesting. How about terrain cover with extreme differences in height, like mountains and ravines? That seems like a likely place for a Sky Bandits hideout. Yeah, that does sound like it. Yes, that's what I've been thinking too. However, if that's the case, then we may be unable to do anything else. There's a possibility that their hideout may be in a place we can't reach by foot. Then what can we do? Well, I hate to say it, but we may have to share our conclusions with the army and ask for their cooperation. Fudge! Really? Fudge! How am I supposed to guess that? I'm not that smart. Also, we have to deal with Morgan. Okay, speaking of that, are you talking about like the bracer rank? That I made a mistake because I didn't realize in the prologue I didn't finish all the requests on the mission board in Roland. So when it went to chapter 1, it was all gone. Not all of it. I did some of them. There was 2 I couldn't do because of that. So I have to like finish all the missions I can in this before I head to the next chapter. See, I think I messed up in that then because by doing every side quest because I failed to do some. Oh well, that's unfortunate, but that's fine. I hate to say it, but they're the ones with the patrol ships. What? Yeah, see that sucks, right? I know. Like, so everyone messed up at least once. Okay, at least it's good to know I'm not alone on that. But that gives me a good excuse to play this again. So, what? Now you're trying to tell us we should go back crawling to the army and ask them for help? Either way, we still have to report them about the airliner. Yeah, I know. That's why I realized that I have to check it every time. Personally speaking, I still think we should cooperate with the army, whatever their attitude may be. Especially if that means bringing the hostages back and safe and sound. I guess you're right. This isn't the time or place to be letting my personal feelings get the best of me. For the time being, let's go back to the guild and report our findings to Lugrin. We should be able to contact the Hacking Gate if we use the orbital telephone. It's good to know that someone, there's someone that knows about this game more than has the same passion. Because so far, oh fudge. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about the army, huh? What the heck? Great. Now this was something I did not expect. Neither did I. I wonder if we should be glad since they saved us in the trouble of having to contact them. Oh boy. The next history event? Oh boy. We have found a suspicious armed group. Put your hands in the air, all of you. What is this world coming to? A woman and 2 kids at Sky Bandits? Though the girl does look shifty. Man, everyone's roasting Estelle by the way she looks. Hey now, that's just rude. And who are you calling Sky Bandits? Can't you see the shiny emblem on my chest? That's a bracer emblem, huh? I hope you don't think for a moment something like that proves your innocence. Oh, frig, it's old man douchey. General Morgan? Why are you here? After looking over the reports of my men, I found this place to have been insufficiently investigated, so I came to see for myself. Oh, well, it took you long enough. Who would have thought the lot of you were conspiring with the Sky Bandits? Might I get you to stop the accusations, General? We happen to find this place one step ahead of your men. If that's the truth, then why don't you tell me where the Sky Bandits are? Are the hostages inside the airliner? We almost had the Sky Bandits, but they managed to escape. And there are no hostages to be found here. It looks like the truth has come out. Most likely, you notified the Sky Bandits to let them know we were coming. Wait a minute here. How about you cut with the crap? My thoughts exactly. Alright, men, take them into the custody. Are you effing kidding me? Oh my god. Why are we in jail? The general will be questioning you himself on the morrow. If your innocence is proven, then you will be released in 2 or 3... F that. So for the time being, the cell will give you a place to cool your heels. That's not even funny. Tossing us in a place like this without even listening to a word we have to say. If the army managed to arrest the Sky Bandits, then I'm sure we had our names clear. But if the things the way are, they may not... that may not be possible. Huh? Why not? You remember what the Sky Bandit leader we fought in the old mine said, right? He said, this can't be right. You're not supposed to be here this early, if I remember correctly. Now that you mention it, he did say that, didn't he? You're not trying to tell me that he meant the army by that, did you? I don't know for sure, but I would bet that's what he meant. Which means that the Sky Bandits have a mole in the army. Ooh. Or a collaborator who's leaking information. That's what you wanted to say, isn't it, Joshua? Yeah. Oh, well, if that's the case, they'll never get caught. Which means we're the only ones that stood a chance of nabbing them. But now we're stuck in here. I wonder how your father would get around this little setback. My. Well, don't all you all seem to be in a fix. What the frick is that? Huh? Did you just say something, Joshua? No, I didn't say anything. Came from the cell next door. It almost sounds familiar. Oh, how could you say something so heartless? Fudge! There's no way. My lustrous voice should be recognizable to anyone. No. Could this unfound self-confidence? No. And that tone of absorbed narcissism belong to... It's you, isn't it, Oliver? Whoa, what was that ding? You do remember my dulcet chords. Fudge. Why are you in jail? To think we meet again in a place like this. Bro. Okay, I'm not surprised that actually... Oh. Bro, yeah, no, this... Okay, he's funny. I was so... he was... I laughed so hard that he flirted with everybody but Estelle. I died. I was like, wow, poor Estelle. And when he was flirting with Joshua, I was so flabbergasted. Like, that's hilarious. His reactions were funny. And also, I love the voice I give him, because I give him the British, like, narcissistic voice. It seems that we are bound by destiny. Why are you here? I thought we took you to Bose. And now you're locked up in a place like this? What the heck did you do? Come now, let's not worry about all the little details, shall we? I have my reasons, which are deeper than the deepest ocean, and higher than the highest peak. Yeah, well, excuse me for not being sexy. I love that line. I'm definitely not asking now. I'm sure we just get tired while you talked our ears off. What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing. Thank you. Honestly, that's the best compliment you can give me, because just to give a self-explanatory about who I am, I'm trying to inspire to be a voice actor, so I'm trying to practice this by doing voices. So I like streaming as a hobby because it gives me the chance to play and stream games that require me to talk. So this when I found out about this game and how it works, I was absolutely ecstatic to play it. That was one of the other reasons. So there you have it. We don't really care to know. You talk so much that I'd probably be an old woman by the time you were done, and I'm not ready for wrinkles yet. Come on now, let's not be like that. I'll fill you in on all the details of the tragic incident which befell me. Didn't you listen, dummy? We don't want to hear about it. Oh, really? Thank you so much. That honestly makes my day. It all began after we parted ways. I did some window shopping in the Bose Market, and then move on to the Aunt Rose restaurant. You see, once I'd eaten to my heart's content, I began to play the grand piano to them, feed my artistic soul. And upon doing so, the restaurant manager was overcome by my skill. And so I was asked to stay and work as the professional pianist for the restaurant. That's great and all, but I thought you were supposed to be a lutist. Ha! A musical genius is not limited to just one instrument. Anyway, back to my story. After negotiating a few of my own conditions, I accepted the job offer. Those conditions were, of course, food and wine for free every day instead of Mira. I don't know how to put it, but that's very you, Olivier. Yet, I'm not sure how that was anything to do with you getting thrown in jail. Oh, well, this is where the real sub-story begins. That night, I'd been enjoying a plate of sauteed duck I had the chef prepared. But the blood sauce which had been used was a little too overbearing for my palate. Consequently, I began to feel that normal red wine was not satisfying enough. The more you talk, the more I want to hate you. But go on, I'm curious, in spite of knowing better. Well, so I borrowed a bottle of wine which seemed good from the cellar. Something called Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183. Okay. Oh, now I understand. Grand Chardonnay from the year 1183? Scarazard. Of course you'd be into it because of freaking wine. They gotta cast you for Olivier for the... Bro, that would be nice. Too late though, but like, hey, if there's a character similar to that with that kind of voice, there we go. I'll try to audition. I'm still learning how to do that though. That's the legendary vintage wine that was auctioned off in the royal city. Oh, aren't you well informed? I heard a rumor about it too, so of course I was interested in having a drink myself. Auctioned off? How much are we talking about here? From what I heard, it went for somewhere in the neighborhood above 500,000 mira. Oh. 500,000 mira? For just one bottle? That's out of this world. And you didn't, did you, Olivier? Ha, such a needless question. Of course I opened the bottle and had a sip. Its sweet-smelling fragrance tickled my nostrils. Its luxurious, mellow taste caressed my throat. And can you believe what else? A rose-tinted vignette of time and space existed within that very bottle. I don't think I can listen to this any longer. Yeah, my ears are bleeding from listening to such stupidity. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, bro, if it's good, F it. I'm completely dumbfounded. The sad thing is that after taking a sip of such excellent wine, I began to feel the food was lacking. And I was having a chef cook me something else to match the wine the restaurant manager returned. And since I'm not a stingy fellow, I cordially invited him to join me for a drink. But for some odd reason, he got rather upset. In fact, he got so steaming mad that his face looked like a ripe tomato. And before I could say another word, a group of soldiers came filing in. And, well, one thing led to another, and I can't say another word about this tragedy of being dragged all the way here without coming to tears. So let us all weep together as you sympathize with my dilemma. Idiot. Pardon, but do my ears deceive me? I could have sworn I heard and even a surely misheard idiot coming from your cell. Are you listening? This is where the story gets real interesting. You see, several further trials awaited me after it was brought here. Hello? Are you listening? He can't stop yet. It played the sleepy music. That's funny. Hey, you three, get up. I'm tired. What's wrong? What? Are you trying to tell us we're being interrogated this early in the morning? That's a little early even for me. No, it's just the opposite. You're being released. Huh? Oh, thank God. Well, why all of a sudden? Is there a reason for this? Yay, we're free. Sorry, I'm eating gummy bears right now. Yes, I like to consider myself for that reason. Oh, is that the mayor? Mayor Maybell? Well, what an unusual place to be meeting you. Oh, there's Morgan McDouche. I'm really sorry about everything that's happened to you. But don't worry, your names have been cleared. I don't completely agree with everything, but this is a request coming from Maybell herself. You better remember to thank her. So you mean Mayor Maybell stood up on her behalf? No, that's not exactly it. Wait, really? I actually like her so far. I just explained your situation to General Morgan. Our situation? Yes, I have one question for the both of you. Are you really the children of Cassius Bright? Oh, really? Wow, that changed his demeanor, huh? Yes, that's right. This is Estelle Bright, and I'm his adopted son, Joshua. I see. Now that you mention it, the girl does slightly resemble Lena. Oh, her mom? You knew my mother? Yeah, they should, honestly. Yes, I enjoyed your mother's cooking on several occasions when I visited your home in Roland. Was this before she was born? Oh. Oh, yeah. Why, in fact, we even met once when you were just a baby. Okay. Now, just wait just a minute. You're a personal acquaintance of my dad's? I knew that he was in the military before, but... Yeah, the only times they don't is when it matters most, honestly. I don't know Cassius Bright the Bracer. The only Cassius I know is the one from the service. He was a rare strategist. Strategist? Dad? I just can't imagine what he saw in the Bracers Guild. It makes me angry just thinking about it. Oh, you're jealous, huh? You're jealous he chose the little Bracers over you. It makes me angry just thinking about it. You'll have to excuse me. What's wrong with him? Seems like your father was a brilliant officer in the military. I heard from the general that he tried several times to get your father to change his mind about retiring. I didn't know that. Somehow it feels hard to believe. However, if that's the case, the general's hatred for Bracers may stem from Cassius leaving the army. Ooh, that's a good point. From the vexation of being left by one of his most promising men. I get the same impression. So what you're saying is, our lives are such a pain because of Dad. That dirty, rotten scoundrel. How about we return to Bose now? With the airliner being found, the situation has taken a new turn. So there are a number of things I'd like to discuss with you. Oh, sure. Is something the matter? I'm definitely ready to get out of here, but it feels like we're forgetting something. Now, Estelle, I know what you're trying to say. And you know what? I feel like I'm forgetting something too. But I have this feeling that it doesn't matter and that we should move on with our lives and live peacefully. Now that you mention it, what could it be? Oh, how callous people can be at times. How could you forget about a companion who spent the night with you in a cold, hard cell? Ah. How lamentable. How pitiful. Fine. Be that way. I shall wither away, friendless, and hungry alone in this dark purgatory. Yeah, how did he? How did he bring that in the cell? Is he still here? Yeah, I completely forgot about him. I'm sorry to say this, but there's not much we can do for you. Is he the musician I heard about? The one who chugged that bottle of Grand Chardonnay without a second thought? Huh, indeed, that is I. Yet, my fair lass, I would be heartbroken if you took my intentions the wrong way. For you see, I perceived it as an advance payment for the exquisite services that I was about to render. You're quite the interesting character. Alright, I'll see what I can do to bargain with the general for your release. Really? Truly? You would do such kind service for a man such as myself? I think that may be asking a bit much. If the restaurant takes this to trial, there's going to be at least a lawsuit. Well, there's no need to worry about that. You see, the owner of the restaurant is me. Oh. Huh? And that Grand Chardonnay was the one very one I bid on. Wow. Man, Olivier, you should be thanking the Lord right now. You should be thanking adios right now. That being the case, I'm fairly confident there won't be any other problems over the matter. Okay, give me a second. I need to go bathroom really quick. Oh, before this scene continues. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Oh man. Oh man, this game is so good. I love this game. Alright. I can't believe you were released. It's like a stroke of bad luck. Please don't lay it on the compliments so thick. However, it pains my soul that I partook of such a fine wine without paying a single mirror. Should I play the piano in the restaurant per our contract to remedy that? I think I'm gonna have to pass on that. After what happened, I think it would be a bit awkward of having you back there. I, for one, don't think he'd mind a bit. Yeah, he sure does have some thick skin. Let's just think of this as an unfortunate incident for the both of us. But I don't think I could just let things go like this. Let's see. It seems like you're investigating something at the moment, right? How about I lend my assistance in return for the wine? Yeah! Pause! Huh? Well, that does sound interesting. Could I ask you to join these bracers in their work? Ha! Could you ever? So it's settled. Let our new working relationship bloom like a magnolia at the height of spring. Hold on a second. What do we do to deserve this? Your general weirdness aside, simply having an amateur like you is honestly going to be a pain. Are you confident that you won't be a drag on our work? Or our sanity? Well, I am somewhat confident in my marksmanship and magic. Oh, wait, really? You have magic? Or, not magic, marksmanship? He is. But of course, I'd be distressed if you try to list my music genius in the same group. That's kind of the line that gets me really worried. But maybe we could use an extra hand. As long as we can't count on the army to help us out, I have a feeling that we'll be short on manpower. Well, alright then. We'll use you for what you're worth. However, if we do happen to conclude that you're not worth your weight, you're dumped from the party. Are you going to be okay with that? Aha! Of course I don't mind. I never let you down, so please, be rest assured. Oh, really? Okay, I'll keep in mind of that. Well, my expectations of you are pretty much at rock bottom anyway, so I know you won't let me down. I'm glad things are settled between you all. But before you go, there's something I need to tell you. Tell us? Actually, the town did seem pretty noisy as we were headed here. What happened? Truth be told, last night there was a large-scale burglary at Bose's South Block. The weapon store and orbital factory were targeted, as were a number of private residents. What? So was this the work of the Sky Bandits? It's unknown at this time, but seems highly probable. A unit of the Royal Army is currently conducting an investigation. I see. Guess we better do an investigation of our own then. Yes, I'd like to formally request that you just do that. I'll send a payment over to the guild for the work you've done so far. Please make use of the money for your current investigation expenses. I have a feeling that the army is going to get in our way again. But I guess when that happens, it happens. Whether they get in our way or not, I don't think we should be forthcoming with the army about any information we come across. Because if there's really a spy in their midst, they'll just leak it to the Sky Bandits. Though I'm reluctant to say it, I also think it's quite best to keep quiet about our findings. Anyway, let's act with prudence. Alrighty, my bosom companions. Shall we head to the South Block? Look, buddy, who made you king of the show? Fuck. Okay, that's funny. Okay, where am okay, I'm gonna do a side quest before. Okay, wait, let me check the guild really quick. I need to report some stuff. I might end here because I do have to play the other game I have scheduled later, so I'm gonna play after this. But let me see here. I did complete some quests here. We received Mayor payment from Mayor Maybell for your investigative efforts thus far. Hey. Keep up the good work and be careful out there. Oh, yeah, okay. Fudge. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Really? Okay, let me... Okay, bear... Oh, yeah, let me try to do the bear claw one. I think after that quest, I think I'll wrap it up. Yeah. And I can't, I have to restart the game if I want to do all of that again, but it's fine. I think what made it better is that you said that it's for the first playthrough, a lot of people have done that, so. Oh wait, that's not here. It's further down. Just to let everyone know, those watching the stream, whoever's there lurking, and also in chat, I am going to be playing 999 in a bit. My dinner's coming in soon, so after dinner, I'm probably gonna go back into it. I know it's a little late, but just letting you guys know if you want to stop by and watch that or see that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I have to keep going here. Let me see. I am 21 hours. I got lost for a lot of things, so I think with some of the side quests. Okay, let's see if we can do this one again now. Though, I'm gonna... Oh, boy. Since I have, like, Olivier with us now, this should make things easier. Fudge! Run! Yeah, the prologue. The fact that it says this prologue. All right, I'm just gonna run here. All right, you have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Is it cool to call it penguin? So I'll just say that for I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but thank you for thank you for the follow too. Hope you have a good night rest. Okay, that wasn't a surprise attack. Oh, but that's gonna hurt. Stop hurting, Joshua. Fuck. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, there we go.
Let's do this!
I'll give you a second here. My food's here. Okay. After this one, I'm gonna... Yeah, it's time. It's almost done. Oof.
Seems you came up short.
Let's go. There we go.
We're good to go.
Okay, I think I'll stop around here. I'll just do this later to go back to the place. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for everybody who said hello in chat and for and all the follows. Thank you for all of you that are watching the VOD up to this point. I really hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like and subscribe if you want to know when the next VOD is up. If you want to know when I'm live, follow me on Twitch and turn on the notifications, or you can follow me on Twitter or join our Discord server. The Discord server and the Twitter links should be in my YouTube and Twitch bio profiles. I'm honestly getting addicted to this game. I might play it maybe tomorrow, who knows, or later this week. And for those watching the stream, I might hop in at 999 later after dinner. It depends how I feel. It is kind of late, but I don't. We'll see how I feel afterwards. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you all take care and stay healthy. Okay, until next time. Bye.